This is something that has grinded me for a long time. That this shit needs to stop.
We're grinding turtle shells.
Yes,
Is it?
this is something that has grinded me for a long time, and I'm sure many will agree. And last week we actually saw the first instant of this happen, which happened to actually be in Collingwood's favour, which was amazing. But we see many a times every week a player, in the defensive 50, they put the ball on the boot, and all their entire premise of that kick is just to get it out. And it may bounce 20 meters and just roll into, out of bounds, and it's deemed insufficient. But when a player does that from the wing into the forward 50, and it just goes into the forward pocket and bounces along nowhere near the goals, and there's no one else in the forward line, all of a sudden it's throw the ball in. Last week we saw it paid for the first time ever, and it was for Collingwood, fantastic for me. But I think overall that this shit needs to stop.
They
Like,
paid a kick into the forward line that went out of bounds. They paid
yes,
deliberate.
like you see that many times that any defender can just it can be a ball up. They just grab the ball, they put it on their boot, and it may go 30, 40 meters and roll out of bounds. Insufficient. No, that's just them clearing the area. There's no
I'm
insufficient about it. But
I'm
when a
really
player
not a
does it
fan
going
of.
into the forward line and there's no one in there, if it goes out of bounds, it's I'll play on, throw it in. Like that's crap. That's
I've
my gears.
never been a fan of insufficient attempts. I don't think it should be a rule in our game. I reckon, and in the forward line, if they did what Geelong did that time, that was a once-off. We'd never seen that again, and they overreacted to that.
Yeah. I actually honestly think the deliberate out of bounds is a better rule than insufficient attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what about if you went to the NRL sort of way, where it's the last person to touch it, it's the other team's ball?
You'd have to make too many rules around it though. Like, is there a defender going up and punching it over the line? Is there someone that's just been thrown?
And I like our throw-ins for our game, though. I reckon
Yeah,
that's a good
true.
contest. I do like the throw-ins.
Like you'd almost have to make it that it's last touch out of bounds if it's not in a forward 50. But if it's in a forward 50 and it's a spoil, it's okay. Like it'd be too
No, I
confusing.
reckon we leave.
And
But
the
I just,
umpires are already bad enough as it is.
Yeah.
I like our throw-ins. I do like the deliberate out of bounds, but yeah, those ones I don't. The big, just clearing kicks out of 50, I don't think that they should be.
Yeah,
Especially
and
if
we
it's
see many
bounced at right
players just
angles.
run along and we see them all the time. That they tap their hands like this, and the ball goes out, and we go, okay, throw it in because they're under pressure. But then sometimes we see it, they grab the ball and they're tackled out of bounds. It's like, oh no, insufficient.
Yeah, he didn't try. Well, what do you want him to do?
Like I just think just get rid of the rule altogether. If it's out of bounds, it's out of bounds, unless someone purposely kicks it, punches, handballs it out of bounds. That's
Yeah, or like the rush behinds. I reckon we
Yeah.
need that rule for the rush behinds, but I'm not sure we really need the deliberate out of bounds.
But on
down
that on
every
that
end.
note too, like if they do that for a rush behind through a point post, it's always okay. But if it's in the goal square, it's not. Is that somewhere where it should be different?
Yeah, but if they do it rush behind and it goes out of bounds, it's deliberate. Even
Yeah,
though
yeah, no,
they're trying to
I agree.
rush
I
it.
just mean through the goal
yeah.
post. Like if you do it without under pressure in the goal square, it's a free kick, free goal. But if you do it through a point post,
it's fine.
yeah.
Play on. I don't understand it. There's a lot of rules, and I can go on for days. There's a lot of rules. But thanks for that, Turtle. That was good little take. I actually
Thank
didn't
you.
mind that because I've been thinking about that for a while too.
Yep.